Hiya, kiddos. Welcome back. Oh my, how I missed you so much. It has been a crazy couple of weeks. We are moving on to remote instruction, and before I begin with today's lesson, I just want to go over the overview. What's great is you're already used to step one. You guys are experts at this because we've already been doing this as our homework assignment. So that isn't going to be new. So every day when you have a math lesson, your first step is going to be watch a video on Edpuzzle. Now, the only thing new, and I'm going to highlight this for you. The only thing new that I really want you to pay attention to is make sure to respond to the questions that are being asked thoughtfully. All right? In the past, we just checked it off for completion, but now we're going to be giving feedback. All right? That means it's going to actually be checked off. So make sure to definitely give some advice. So that's step one. All right, after you watch that video, there's going to be some sort of online activity. All right, maybe it's from IXL, maybe it's from Desmos, or maybe it's a different website, but this is always going to be some sort of online activity. All right, that will be step 2 every day. Then step 3 will be some classwork. So this classwork might be completed on loose leaf paper or a Google Doc or form. All right, no matter what that classwork is, it will be your responsibility to submit on Google Classroom. All right, this will be graded. All right, so we're not going to give you tests and quizzes during this time, but we are going to be grading your assignments. So make sure you take each assignment seriously and be ready to go. All right, so after those things, or during that time, there's also going to be a chance for questions and for office hours, all right? So let me go back up here. So like you saw in your schedule, during step 1, we'll be online answering questions. All right? And then during work time, it will be up to you to do step 2 and step 3. But let's say questions come up. You can ask questions during office hours. All right, so our first office hour is going to be today at 1:30 to 2:30. All right, here. Uh-oh, do you hear Lexi? Stinky Beans is making noise in the background. All right, so this is what our schedule is going to look like. So you can see here that today I have an Edpuzzle video, then we have a Desmos activity, and then we have some classwork to complete for our grade. All right, so let's get to it. All right, here we go. Here is today's lesson. All right, we're talking about a system of equations. So what is a system of equations? A system of equations is 2 or more equations together. All right. So when we have 2 or more equations together, a system means that they share a common point or they have a solution. All right, and that leads us to this next part, the solution and how to identify a solution. So a solution to a system is the point of intersection so I can see that from a graph. Or when the x and y are the same. And today we're going to see that from a table. All right, so let's take a look at the graphs. So my solution is where the graphs intersect, or my two things. So a system has two equations. So I have some equation A and some equation B. Same thing here, A, B, A, B. That's how it makes a system. All right, now a solution to a system is where they cross. So I see here that my point of intersection is right here. So what is that solution? So we say the solution to the system is, and remember we do x first when I write my coordinate. So I would write 4 and then my y, -3, because a coordinate goes x comma y. Okay, so then I look at this next one. I see that they intersect here, or they crisscross. All right, what is that? So x first. So I say the solution is -2, comma, and then I look at my y's, and that's 1. All right, now here, what the heck? There's no crossing. There's no point of intersection. So what does that mean? It means there is no solution to this system. So let's just jot down a note over here. No cross, no solution. All right, so they need to intersect like we had in the first two. All right, let's scroll down. All right, so what if I don't have a graph? What if I just have a table? What does that look like? So we're looking for when x or y are exactly the same. Okay, so I'm going to start with the one in the middle because I think that one's really obvious. So if I look here, I have 1, 7, 1, -2. Is that the same? No. 2, 6, 2, 0. Is that the same? No. 3, 5, 3, 2. Is that the same? No. 4, 4, 4, 4. Is that the same? Yes. So my solution to the system is 4, 4. So if I were to graph it, this point of intersection is that 4, 4. Okay, we're just not seeing the graph. So we would write here, the solution is 4, 4. All right, let's take a look at the other tables. So now these tables look a little bit different. So if I notice here, my x's aren't exactly the same, but that's okay. What x's are the same and what has the same point? So I see 0 in both. Are they the same? 0, 3, 0, 3. Yes, they are. So that means that is the solution to my system. Okay, and last one. So this is two tables put together. I have an x, a y1, and a y2. When we're back in school and we look at our calculators, it's going to look like this does. So we want to make sure to go over this. So I'm just scanning. So I'm scanning, and I'm looking for when my y's are the same. Oh, I see it. It's right here. So that means my solution, I only take the x, which is in this column, and I only have to state the y once, just like that. Okay? So your solution is an xy coordinate. It is where the lines intersect or cross, and it is where your x and y are the same. All right, so that is it for our Edpuzzle video. That's all our notes we have for today. So what are you going to do next? All right, what you're going to do next is follow the instructions here. You're going to go to student.desmos.com. You're going to type in this code. And then you're going to sign in with your Google account. That's your Mesa email. And then you're going to complete that assignment. When you are finished, It will be your responsibility to complete the Google form as your classwork. This is graded as an exit ticket for today. Before you do that, if you have any questions, make sure to pop into our office hours. Okay? Our link to our office hours will be on a video chat, and it will be posted later today. So make sure to keep your Google Classroom live and ready to go. We look forward to seeing you and hope to see you in office hours. I'd love to see all of your faces.